Hello dear viewers, this is ERi-TV English News Podcast. I'm your reporter Bersabeh Tagle, and following are today's major headlines. Martyrs Day commemorations across the country. Diaspora nationals commemorated Martyrs Day 20 June. Death toll in Nigeria clashes rises to 125 people. And Pakistan and China sign a $4.8 billion nuclear power plant deal. On your local reports, Eritrea's Martyrs Day was enthusiastically commemorated in the southern region, northern Red Sea, Ansaba and Gashbarka regions, featuring candlelight vigils, cultural and artistic programs depicting the day, and laying wreaths at the martyrs' cemeteries. According to the report, the commemoration event was carried out in all the subzones of the southern region, featuring the planting and cultivation of tree seedlings and environmental sanitation activities. As part of the commemoration event, 81,000 nafa raised by government employees were distributed to the families of martyrs. In related news, at the commemoration event conducted at regional level in the port city of Massawa on 20 June, Ms. Asmeret Abraha, governor of the region, Colonel Melakhe Tesfamariam, chief of staff of the Eritrean Navy, Colonel Idris Fajr, commander of the Popular Forces of the Eastern Command, Mr. Ibrahim Ali Sheikh, chairman of the Regional Assembly, and Mr. Razana Adonai, secretary of the PFDJ in the region, laid a wreath at the Hetimilo Martyrs Cemetery. The commemoration event in Keren, Ansaba region was also conducted on 20 June, featuring a candlelight vigil, laying wreaths at the Martyrs Cemetery, and planting tree seedlings. In the same vein, Martyrs Day commemorations were conducted in the 16 subzones of the Gashbarka region. At the commemoration event in Barentu on 20 June, Ambassador Mahmoud Ali Hurri, governor of the region, Brigadier General Tsagay Makonnen, chief of staff of the Western Command, Mr. Usman Mohammed Ali, chairman of the Regional Assembly, Mr. Ali Jabra, secretary of the PFDJ in the region, and Ms. Yihdega Yohannes, head of the National Union of Eritrean Women in the region, laid a wreath at the Barentu Cemetery. Likewise, 201,000 nafa contributed by government employees in the subzones of Ordet, Shambuko and Mogolo were distributed to the families of martyrs. Eritrea's Martyrs Day was also enthusiastically commemorated in the southern region, featuring a candlelight vigil. Ambassador Mohammed Said Mentai, governor of the region, and Brigadier General Abraham Andom, commander of the Eastern Command, laid wreaths at the Martyrs Cemetery. On your last local report, nationals in the UK, Uganda, Ethiopia, Angola, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates and Austria commemorated Eritrea's Martyrs Day with patriotic zeal. At the event organized in London, in which over 3,000 nationals took part, the participants expressed their commitment to strengthen their contribution in support of the families of martyrs. The commemorative event, organized by the Eritrean Embassy in Ethiopia and Eritrea's permanent representative at the African Union and Economic Commission of Africa, was highlighted by a candlelight vigil and tree seedling. The nationals also contributed 708,696 birr towards augmenting the National Martyrs Trust Fund. At the commemoration event organized in Jeddah and its environs, certificates of recognition were handed over to nationals who assumed responsibility for supporting families of martyrs. And the participants of the event contributed 4,300 rial towards augmenting the National Martyrs Trust Fund. Expressing readiness to live up to the expectations of the martyrs, nationals in Abu Dhabi contributed 3,100 dirham, while nationals in Vienna, Austria, assumed responsibility for supporting 9 families of martyrs. Eritrea's Martyrs Day was also enthusiastically commemorated by nationals in Uganda and Angola. Still to come, here is your international reports, dear viewers, after the short break. Welcome back. According to the local media, the death toll from fighting between farmers and herders in Nigeria's Central Plateau state has risen to 125 people. The violence began late on Monday with an initial death toll of 30 in two neighboring villages of Plateau as gunmen shot sporadically at local residents. Police and residents said on Sunday that gunmen killed in Nigeria have killed dozens of people and kidnapped a number of children in separate attacks in two northern states, the latest incident in a region dogged by armed violence. Armed gangs on motorbikes frequently take advantage of thinly stretched security forces in the region to kidnap villagers, motorists, and students for ransom. In north-central Benue State, gunmen killed 25 people and set their houses on fire during an attack on Saturday on the Imonde Mbakanje community. The motive of the attack was not known. On your final report, Pakistan and China signed a $4.8 billion deal to build a 1,200 megawatt nuclear power plant. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said yesterday. He hails the investment by China, a country that Pakistan views as its most dependable ally. Work on the Chazma 5 project would begin immediately, following the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between China National Nuclear Cooperation and Pakistan Atomic Energy Commission. The Chazma 5 project will be built in the central province of Punjab. Located in the southern port city of Karachi, Pakistan's total nuclear energy production capacity rose to 1,400 megawatt, with the opening of the country's sixth nuclear power plant that supplies 1,100 megawatt power before 2 years. Chinese partners have offered a $100 million discount for the latest project. The project, originally planned to start a couple of years ago, will help Pakistan make the transition away from reliance on fossil fuels. Dear viewers, and now a quick recap of the major headlines. Martyrs' Day commemorations across the country. Diaspora nationals commemorated Martyrs' Day 20 June. Death toll in Nigeria clashes rises to 125 people. And Pakistan and China sign a $4.8 billion nuclear power plant deal. Dear viewers, that was it for today. Thanks for watching.